Hi baby. So I'm currently 3 centimeters dilated. My water broke at 6:40-ish this morning. It is 11 o'clock right now. And we're here in our room and we're just waiting for you to come out. This is your room. The bathroom. Shower. I'm back and now I'm in bed right now. It is 10 minutes to 1 and they brought me some lunch. I got cod with corn, rice, side salad, and some hot water for hot tea. I'm drinking lots and lots of water.
You're not going to work in the fall. If you're not starting working full time in the fall.
This fast.
Deadlift like that?
Yes. You know what I'm about, Mom? I could go up to 10 the next hour.
One more time?
I'm gonna be talking about my labor and delivery story because the day that it all happened and the day before that it all happened and the day that I gave birth, it was just very hectic and I wasn't thinking about recording. So let's backtrack. I woke up around 5 o'clock to go use the bathroom and then I went back to bed around 6:30, 6:40-ish. I woke up again, but I felt like I peed myself and I checked, I didn't, so I was fine, but I did go to the bathroom and use the bathroom. And then once I used the bathroom, I felt a little bit of gush come out and I would wipe myself and it was like a pinkish reddish. I thought, oh, maybe it's either my mucus plug or my water broke. So I put a diaper on and then I woke myself up, got myself ready for the day. I started to clean my house. So after I finished cleaning, I showered and I started to do my hair. I texted my sister and I told her I think my water broke. And then my dad had called me. I stood up while I was doing my hair and my water fully broke. Good thing I was wearing a diaper. I was also sitting on a towel, which was a good thing. My sister came at around 10:30. We got into the hospital and told them my water broke. They checked and she was like, yeah, your water did break. Let's check how far along you are dilated, and I was 3 centimeters dilated. At this time it was like 11 o'clock. I wasn't feeling any contractions yet, and so they didn't hook me up because I wanted to let gravity do its work, walk around, do some squats, and just not stay in bed because I know if you stay in bed you're gonna prolong your labor and delivery because gravity is working against you. I did that for a few hours and then around 3 o'clock they checked me and I was 5 centimeters. They wanted me to see how much my body could progress from there. I still continued to walk around a little bit. By the time it was like 5 o'clock, I was slowly getting some contraction. Well, I was already getting contractions earlier, but I just wasn't feeling it. And I'm pretty sure it's because I have a pretty high pain tolerance. I started getting contractions around 5 o'clock and they had checked me again to see how dilated I was. I was still 5 centimeters, so they said, okay, to speed up the process we can give you some Pitocin and it helps you dilate and helps with your hormones to get ready for the delivery. So I agreed on that. They didn't give it to me until I would say almost 8 o'clock, and that's when I started feeling the contractions, and they were waves. Definitely what other women talk about, they were waves. I asked them if I can get a little bit of the pain medication, like the laughing gas or whatever, in my IV. She gave me a little bit, did not hit me, still felt all the contractions. And then like an hour or two later, I felt the contractions and I asked for it some more, and she gave it to me. I kid you not, probably 30 minutes later, I was dying, and I asked for the epidural. She checked to see how far along I was. I was 7 centimeters, so she said, okay, you gotta set it up and get the anesthesiologist. And 30 minutes later, I was 9 centimeters, felt all my contractions, and by the time I was 10 centimeters dilated, I was ready to push him out. So I put my legs up. The doctor said push. I pushed, and they already started to see the head, and then I pushed 2 more times and he was out. My delivery was probably the fastest delivery the doctors and the nurses had, which was a great thing for me because I didn't have to push a long time, and it was my first birth. The worst part of the whole labor and delivery was holding him in. So he wanted to come out and I wasn't fully dilated. The reason why they don't want you pushing before 10 centimeters is because your body isn't ready and you're gonna put stress on not only yourself but as well as the baby. Other than that, the rest went well. I did have a little bit of trouble after, just with the doctor and her stitching me up. I was in so much pain. I ended up getting a 2nd-degree tear, so they had to stitch me up. My IV had came out right before I pushed him out, so that made me bleed more than I should have. And yeah, so that was my labor and delivery story. My favorite part was the golden hour and meeting him for the first time. It was worth it, and I am so blessed to be a mother and so grateful to get the opportunity to be a mother to this little guy. And I can't wait to see where God takes us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video and the rest of the photos that are inserted. If you are new to our channel, again, please subscribe if you are interested. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you have any questions or want any other information on my labor and delivery story, especially since I went all natural, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below, and I'll get to you as soon as I can. And lastly, a huge thank you to my sister and my sister-in-law who helped guide me through the process of birth. Without my sister especially, I don't know how I could have done it without any type of medication. So I thank her so much, and I am so grateful that I had her by my side.